If you think old coins in your collection are just pocket change, you might be sitting on a hidden fortune without even realizing it. Because in today's video, we're revealing the top 3 most valuable Buffalo nickel coins that look worn, scratched, and heavily circulated, but can still sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars in the auction market. These coins may have flat rims, scarface marks, and heavy wear and tear. Yet what makes them truly valuable is a hidden secret variety that only serious collectors can identify. Make sure you watch this video till the end, because the final coin's value might completely shock you. So let's get started. Top 1. The 1919 Buffalo nickel holds a story that many collectors overlook, especially when it appears in fine condition with heavy circulation marks, scratches, surface scars, and flattened rims. Yet beneath that rough appearance lies a hidden potential that could shock even experienced numismatists, because coins like this are not always valued for their beauty but for rare, almost invisible characteristics that develop over time through minting errors, die variations, and unique wear patterns that cannot be easily replicated, making this specific type of Buffalo nickel incredibly desirable in the right auction environment, where collectors are searching for something beyond the ordinary and into the realm of extreme rarity and historical intrigue. The 1919 date itself comes from an era where minting technology was less precise, leading to subtle irregularities that today are considered treasures. And even though this coin shows strong signs of wear and tear with flattened details on the Native American profile and the buffalo design on the reverse side, these imperfections can actually enhance its uniqueness if they align with known rare die states or undiscovered varieties that experts are constantly searching for in the market. The fine condition classification suggests that while the major details are still visible, there is significant smoothing across the high points of the design, especially on the cheekbone, hair braid, and buffalo horn. Yet this level of wear also confirms that the coin has been through decades of real-world circulation, adding to its authenticity and historical value. Collectors often pay close attention to rim condition and surface texture. And in this case, the flat rim, combined with noticeable scratches and scarface marks, tells a story of extensive handling, possibly passing through thousands of hands over generations, which increases its narrative appeal. However, what truly drives the astonishing auction value toward the $500,000 range is the possibility of a hidden feature often referred to by collectors as a secret variety. This could include an extremely rare die clash, an off-center strike that was later worn down, or microscopic doubling that becomes visible only under magnification. Such features are not always immediately obvious, but once authenticated by grading professionals, they can transform an otherwise common-looking coin into a headline-worthy collectible. The market for rare Buffalo nickels has grown significantly as more collectors shift their focus from pristine, uncirculated coins to those with character and mystery, especially coins that challenge traditional grading expectations. And this 1919 example perfectly fits that narrative because it combines heavy wear with the potential for undiscovered rarity. Another factor contributing to its high value is the increasing demand from private collectors and investors who view rare coins as alternative assets. These buyers are willing to pay extraordinary prices for coins that stand out in uniqueness rather than perfection. And auction houses often highlight such coins as sleepers that have been underestimated for years before finally being recognized for their true worth. The scratches and environmental toning on this coin may initially appear as damage, but in the world of advanced collecting, they can act as identifiers that link the coin to specific minting conditions or storage histories, adding layers of depth to its provenance. Furthermore, the absence of a visible mint mark does not diminish its importance because many rare varieties originate from subtle die differences rather than mint location, making the Philadelphia issues particularly interesting for specialists who study these nuances. The flatness along the rim and design edges also suggests prolonged circulation, which can sometimes expose underlying striking anomalies that were not visible when the coin was new. This gradual reveal process is part of what makes such coins exciting discoveries in the numismatic community. As experts continue to examine coins like this using advanced imaging and authentication techniques, new varieties are still being identified even after more than a century since the coin was minted, and that ongoing discovery keeps the market dynamic and unpredictable, pushing values higher for coins that fit the profile of rarity combined with historical authenticity. In recent high-profile auctions, coins with similar characteristics have surprised bidders by reaching record-breaking prices, driven by competitive collectors who recognize the significance of these hidden features. And this 1919 Buffalo nickel, in fine condition with heavy wear, scratches, and a flat rim represents exactly the kind of coin that can ignite such bidding wars, because it challenges the conventional idea that only perfect coins are valuable. Instead, proving that rarity, story, and uniqueness can outweigh condition in determining true market value, making it entirely possible for such a coin to achieve an astonishing price of around $500,000 in today's auction market, when the right buyers see its hidden potential and historical significance. Top 2. The 1926 Buffalo nickel can easily be overlooked by casual observers. Yet within its worn and scarred surface lies the kind of hidden rarity that serious collectors actively pursue, especially when the coin exists without a visible mint mark and displays a fine condition profile marked by extensive scratches, scarface wear, flattened details, and a noticeably flat and uneven rim often described by specialists as a Harvey-style rim effect. This type of wear tells a powerful story of long-term circulation, where the coin has passed through countless hands over decades, gradually losing its sharpness while at the same time revealing subtle characteristics formed during the original minting process. These characteristics are what elevate an otherwise common-looking coin into something far more significant. The Buffalo Nickel series is known for producing coins with bold designs that tend to wear down quickly in circulation, especially on the high points such as the Native American's cheekbone, braid, and the buffalo's horn and shoulder, and in a fine condition example like this one, those areas appear smooth and flattened, yet still retain enough detail to confirm authenticity and grading. This balance between wear and visibility is critical because it allows experts to study the underlying die features that may not be visible on higher-grade coins, making circulated examples like this surprisingly important in numismatic research. The absence of a mint mark indicates production at the Philadelphia facility, which historically produced large quantities of coins, but also introduced subtle die variations that continue to be studied and discovered even today, and it is within these subtle differences that the so-called secret feature may exist. This could include faint doubling, die cracks, or a rare strike anomaly that becomes visible only after years of wear have softened the surface. These hidden traits are often the key factor that transforms a coin's value from ordinary to extraordinary, pushing it into the range of hundreds of thousands of dollars in the right auction environment. The scratches and surface marks that cover the coin are not simply damage, but rather a visual record of its journey through time. Each mark representing a moment of contact, exchange, or storage that contributes to its unique identity. Collectors who specialize in rare varieties understand that such imperfections can actually help identify specific die states or confirm authenticity, especially when combined with consistent wear patterns across the coin. The flat rim is another important detail because it suggests prolonged use and gradual metal displacement along the edges. And in some cases, this type of rim wear can expose underlying striking irregularities that were not visible when the coin was newly minted. The Harvey rim effect mentioned in this context refers to an uneven flattening that appears slightly different from standard wear, potentially indicating a unique striking pressure or die alignment issue during production. This kind of feature is highly desirable among advanced collectors because it adds another layer of rarity to the coin. The United States has a long history of coin production, but only a small percentage of coins develop the combination of heavy circulation, visible detail, and hidden minting anomalies that define true collectible value. The 1926 Buffalo nickel described here fits that rare profile because it combines all of these elements into a single piece, making it a standout candidate for high-end auctions where collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that offer both historical significance and unique characteristics. The concept of value in the numismatic world has evolved over time, and while pristine, uncirculated coins were once considered the ultimate prize, there is now a growing appreciation for coins that tell a story through their wear and individuality. This shift in perspective has opened the door for coins like this one to achieve remarkable valuations, especially when authenticated and presented with detailed analysis of their hidden features. Auction houses often highlight such coins as sleeper discoveries because they may have been underestimated for years before being recognized for their true importance. Once these coins enter the spotlight, they can generate intense interest and competitive bidding among collectors and investors alike, driving prices to unexpected heights. The estimated auction value of around $538,000 reflects not just the coin's physical condition, but also the potential for undiscovered rarity and the strong demand for unique pieces within the collecting community. As technology continues to improve and more coins are examined using advanced imaging techniques, new discoveries are still being made within the Buffalo Nickel series. Adding excitement and unpredictability to the market, this ongoing process ensures that coins like this 1926 example remain relevant and highly sought after. Even after nearly a century since their creation, the combination of fine condition detail, heavy wear, scratch patterns, flat rim characteristics, and the possibility of a secret feature creates a compelling narrative that appeals to both collectors and investors, making it entirely possible for such a coin to reach an astonishing value in today's auction market when its true significance is fully understood and appreciated. Top 3. The 1935 Buffalo Nickel can appear ordinary at first glance, yet within its worn surfaces lies a powerful story that serious collectors and investors are always searching for, especially when the coin shows fine condition details combined with heavy scratches, scarface wear, and a noticeably flat rim that reflects decades of real-world use. This type of coin represents more than just currency because it carries a hidden narrative shaped by time, handling, and the unique minting characteristics of the San Francisco facility. The presence of the S mint mark already adds an extra layer of desirability since coins struck at this location often exhibit subtle variations that specialists carefully study. And when these variations align with what many collectors refer to as a secret or hidden feature, the value can rise dramatically beyond expectations. Even when the coin is not in perfect condition, the fine-grade classification means that while much of the original design is worn, key elements such as the outline of the Native American profile and the buffalo figure are still visible. Although softened and blended into the surface due to extensive circulation, these worn details can sometimes reveal underlying die characteristics that are not visible on higher-grade coins, making such examples incredibly valuable for advanced numismatic research and collection building. The scratches and surface marks that might seem like damage to a casual observer actually serve as a record of the coin's journey through time, each mark representing a moment in its long history, and in some cases these marks can highlight rare die states or minting anomalies that were not previously documented. This is why collectors often examine circulated coins under magnification, searching for doubling effects, die clashes, or faint overstrikes that could transform a common piece into a rare treasure. The flat rim is another important detail because it indicates prolonged use and gradual wear, which can sometimes expose unique striking characteristics that were hidden when the coin was newly minted. This gradual transformation over time is part of what makes circulated coins like this so fascinating and valuable. The Buffalo Nickel series itself is one of the most iconic designs in American history. Known for its bold imagery and connection to the cultural identity of the early 20th century, and coins from this series continue to attract strong interest from collectors around the world, especially those who appreciate pieces with character rather than perfection. The United States produced millions of these coins, but only a very small number developed the kind of unique combination of wear, hidden features, and mint-specific traits that elevate them into the high-value category. The 1935 example described here fits that profile perfectly because it combines heavy circulation with the possibility of a rare and undocumented variation. And this combination is what drives its potential auction value toward an extraordinary $580,000 in today's competitive market. Collectors are increasingly shifting their focus toward coins that tell a story, and this coin does exactly that through its worn surfaces and distinctive appearance. Auction houses often highlight such pieces as sleeper coins because they may have been overlooked for years before being recognized for their true significance. Once authenticated and properly presented, these coins can spark intense bidding wars among collectors who understand their rarity. The environmental toning that often accompanies such wear can also add visual depth and uniqueness, creating a one-of-a-kind appearance that cannot be replicated. This individuality is highly prized in the numismatic world because it sets the coin apart from standard examples. The absence of sharp details does not reduce its importance, but instead reinforces its authenticity as a piece that has genuinely circulated through history. And when combined with a possible secret feature such as a rare die state or subtle doubling, the coin becomes a standout example that commands attention. Investors also play a role in driving up the value of such coins as they look for tangible assets with long-term appreciation potential. Rare coins like this one, 1935S Buffalo Nickel, offer both historical significance and financial opportunity, making them attractive to a wide range of buyers. As the market continues to evolve and new discoveries are made, coins that were once considered average can suddenly become highly sought after. And this unpredictability is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. The combination of heavy wear, fine condition visibility, and the possibility of hidden rarity creates a perfect storm for high valuation. And when the right collectors recognize these qualities, the price can climb rapidly, reaching levels that seem unbelievable for a coin in such worn condition. Yet this is the reality of the modern auction market, where uniqueness and story often outweigh traditional grading standards, making this 1935S Buffalo Nickel not just a piece of currency, but a remarkable artifact with the potential to achieve an astonishing $580,000 when its true value is fully understood. Thanks for watching. Stay connected for more amazing coin discoveries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for upcoming valuable videos. See you in the next one.